Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an utter game with an auto flame with a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trader, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.
What is going on, you absolute, beautiful. I think I need a haircut. What's going on, gang? My God. Look at all these absolute legends in the chat. How's it going? Alexo Crypto here. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter Gang. Sheesh. Look at all you people, man. Luna, what's going on, Moon Rocket? Hope you're having a good day. Good to see you all, man. This is crazy. We gave the long, and then I did the pollo. I chickened out. You know, it's good. It's nice when you're right. Okay? It's nice when you're right, but it's even better when you get paid to be right. You know what I mean? Shout out to all you guys in our free, amazing Discord who took the trade. Free, right? And that's how we roll, right? Sometimes we catch. I made like $200 today. I could have made like $1,200 today. Okay? Sometimes the cookie doesn't crumble even when you're right. Because I was a chicken, okay? I'm not always a super chicken like Mr. Pollo here. So let's see some chickens in the chat for Mr. Pollo. You guys are crazy. What's going on, Tony Soprano? Hope you're having a wonderful day, man. Good to see you. I was practicing my German this morning. Danke schnell. That's all I got. I don't have much German. But shout out to you, my man. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Alexandra G. You're a legend. I think you're the most legendary lady in like most of the crypto space. I don't see any runners up. Just saying. What's going on, Justin Eubanks? Good to see you. Yo, Alexo Crypto, he says, LFG, let's fucking go. Otter Gang. Good afternoon, says Scott. Good afternoon. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, man, there's so many legends in here. Good to see you, Jesse. What's up? Luke Bailey, good to see you as well. David Brumbelow, my man. My man, let's see some bumblebees for Mr. Brumbelow. Are you still trading Pith? Piss? I think everybody's hooked on Injective right now. My God, what a beautiful... Did you see that double bottom on Gala? What a banger of a call. Yes, sir. Now, come on, Pollo. Pollo, you know me. I hate Gala. Gala is my nemesis, but beautiful, beautiful double bottom on Gala. Congratulations. Enjoy your profits. I mean, that's what it's all about here. We got the crew here. What's going on? FOMO Sapien. What's going on? I like it. Steve H. Brewberry's in the chat. You guys better be you better be behaving yourselves. Steve H is in here. Gonna drop down. Thank you so much for doing he does morning teaching, morning ideas for you guys. He's always dropping alpha, always coming through. I appreciate you. I know we all appreciate you, but I really appreciate you, man. Thanks for being part of the gang and part of the community. You know I love you, man. DJ Ani, what's going on? Mark Dutch, what's going on, Mr. Clogs himself? He clogs himself. We're talking about his shoes. We're not talking about constipation, but Mark Dutch, how's it going, my man? Good to see you, brother. Wick589, need to wear more leather if you want to practice your German. I got a Bison wallet. I know you want in there. That's all I got. Bison leather? Is that instead of pleather, is that blether? You guys let me know in the chat down below. We got Dave Digital in here. Watch out, the double D's coming at you. Let's see some Dave Digitals in here. I could sit here shouting you guys out all day. Nick Musgrave, the man with the axe. I mean, there was a guy in the Discord yesterday. He's spamming. And Nick, in the movie, in 300, right? In 300, when he looks over at his wife so that he can kick the mofo down the well, Nick just did one of these where he looked at me like this. And then he kicked the guy down the well, and then deleted all his comments. It was amazing. I love it. Thank you for being here, Nick. And thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate you, man. This is what Nick did. Nick looked over to me, and he just went, poof. All right? So we had the long trade set up. My God. So shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Your Besser, Mr. Whale. Rate cuts down, 0.25. Crypto explode up, and then we wait for market crash and more crypto. Oh, that's an interesting point of view. Up or down, side to side. We will be prepared as best as possible. We will be as prepared as possible. Now, the long, I told you I entered right here. I entered here and I got out here. Buck, 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 buck. Oh, man. Guys, everybody thinks we're going to zero right now. We're going to zero. We're going to zero. We're going to zero. We're going to the moon. Yeah. That's it, right? That's it. Give it in advance. I think it was 66,300 I got in. 66,300. So you can't always win. But the writing was on the wall for a little bit of a reversal. Whenever you get a little bit of a dump like this, come on. There's so much liquidity up here. They're just begging for us to come back. Just a little bit, right? Just look at all the liquidity up here. Put on liquidations, you can see. All these people getting short late, right? Short. The market maker is going to hunt you down, okay? Naturally. What's going on? Awareness, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Short and chill, says Trader Geo. But Geo, we took the long from down here, bro. Mr. Another perfect spike wave. Also, yesterday in our live, we said that we would probably retest the highs before continuing down, or the lows before continuing down, right? Perfect retest. We have that area. Okay. So we were looking at this area. We were also looking at a fib area above us. I know we're below this now, but we were looking above us here, but we were saying the retest of previous highs would be ideal. Would be ideal. So we did get that retest and then that quick wick down, you know, that quick liquidity grab. So what are we looking for now? Well, we have another buy level. This would be a sell wall now here that we are looking for, right? And some key levels to keep on our radar. 5'2.75" and chill. Yeah, 5 foot. I gotta get some decimals in my height. 5'4" and 3/4. Home Depot's calling me. Home Depot. Hello? Hi, how's it going? Okay. Okay. I ordered a fridge. I didn't order any water testing. Okay. No, that's fine. I don't need that. That's okay. Yes, you too. Take care. All right. So I did buy we bought a new fridge yesterday. Okay. And Home Depot, you know, you get it off of they're offering me a water test. They want to test my water. So I don't need any water tests. I just want my damn fridge. So that's them. I think they're coming today. Well, check out fridge.usdt. Yes, that's the one. So they're delivering the fridge today. That was a water test complimentary of Home Depot. They want to probably poison my water because there's so much alpha being given out here that they got to get to me somehow. And they're like, oh, we'll get them through the fridge. They probably got the stream tapped. They probably got, you know, yeah, we'll sell him this fridge. We'll put up all these fridge ads in his like search programs and all that. And what's going on? Amy Lives Crypto. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we take the call. We'll take the call. Good to see you. If you're not following Amy Lives Crypto, if you're not following Geo, I mean, you got to figure it out, man. You got to figure it out. You know, I was driving, you know, and me and Geo are neighbors, right? Me and Geo are neighbors. So I was driving yesterday, and I swear to God, I saw him on the road. This is like legit. I was in the car with Mrs. Otter. I was like, take a picture of that truck, please. Take a picture of that truck, please. And she's like, you're crazy. I'm like, I gotta find the man. So I think Geo may be moving, but we found him yesterday. So yeah, you know, the whales right now buying this dip, they're gobbling it up. We know that. We also know that this is how we tend to feel in crypto after, you know, being in it for so long, where, you know, we're really not bothered. And did you see Joe Biden at the Atlanta Strip Club for the first time last week? He was having fun. And then tonight, Be There or Be Square. It's the last chapter, chapter 30, Bridge to Bitcoin, minting soon, Billy Goat Tales. So join them tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go and hang out with our beautiful friends here, Billy Goat Tales, and we'll be there as well. Be there, be square, all that good stuff, okay? And that's enough shilling out of me. So Bitcoin, probably going to 500,000 now, okay? And I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. Bags are packed, ready to go. I'm standing there outside your door. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Okay, so is anybody, we got to ask, okay, is anybody in a Solana long? Solana lana long, Solana lana long, long, li long, long, long. We also said Jasmy buy level. We also said ICP buy level. And I know you guys, I swear the Discord is addicted to trading injective right now. The 3-hour injective chart looked absolutely gorgeous, okay? Absolutely bullish divergence, pushing up, big liquidity grab. Alex, are you going to go long again? And if so, where on BTC? I'll probably look for a short, I'm not going to lie. But do you know what I'm really going to do? I'm not going to trade until we get the news tomorrow. That's probably where I'm at. I'm probably going to chill tonight. Is the basketball game on tonight? I watched the hockey last night. Canada, Edmonton Oilers were losing. So, upsetting, but nonetheless. We can look for longs and shorts, and we'll definitely go Celtics. Yeah, let's go Celtics. Definitely want, Boston. We want Boston to win. Because they're closest to us. I mean, I'm a Raptors fan, but I think Boston deserves it. Okay, we'll have to see. I like Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, one of my favorite players, but you can't just pick a player and then pick his team. Okay, he's already got a championship. He'll be all right. So what can we see with Bitcoin? We're gonna go over longs and shorts, but what do we see? 3-day. We're anticipating this 3-day Friday kind of move, okay? More of an idea we are looking for on our 3-day. Okay, let's put this back into our trends so that we are prepared. Organized charts are very important, my friends. So we want to make sure that we're organized, always, okay? Why is the 3-day the line in the sand? So, sheesh. We're getting a red dot, guys, on the 3-day. Something to be prepared for. Okay. Hoping to catch a Red Sox game when I'm down there. Yeah, man. I would love to go to Fenway. I've never been to Fenway. I may short 67,272. Now I got to look at it. Brewberry, you can't do that to me when we're live. 272. Ooh, wee. Okay. Order block up top here. Yeah. Downtrending momentum. Yeah. You got your first order block. Oh, man. 2.7. That bullish momentum, though, bro. It's the top of this range here, which is acceptable in my opinion. Now I got to look into the trade setups before we get into the long-term analysis. Sorry. Brewberry. Pause for Brewberry here. So my level right now is 67,676. So there's this right here, there's a giant spike of volume right here, right? So I was looking for bull divs, continuation back up to this level in here. So this is a little bit early for me, where Brewberry's saying. So I'm gonna leave it at that. We'll get up. We'll get to the long term. We gotta hold the cliffhanger so people wait for the alpha, right? Is that what we're supposed to do? Nick Musgrave said, guys, throw your altcoins in the chat. You want us to look at your altcoins? We'll gladly look at your altcoins. Be glad to do that for you guys. Throw them down in the chat. Thank you so much for being here, Nick, and counting those up. I mean, I appreciate that. I don't even have to ask. He just does it. It's like, you're incredible, bro. I appreciate you. Okay, so we were talking about our 3-day. Why is our 3-day important? Well, our 3-day is kind of where we look for candles to print leading into Friday. So we have a confirmed, not a confirmed, we have a red dot printing on our 3-day time frame, suggesting more downside, okay? A little bit of curvature to the downside. VWAP's getting a little bit oversold, and we are definitely looking for a potential bounce. Where is that potential bounce going to come in? Well, for me, going over to our daily is going to kind of give us the line in the sand. So when looking at a range, when we're looking at the range, we got to identify key levels of volume and key levels of support and resistance, in my opinion, and key order blocks where price is going to possibly have a reaction, okay? Right? So you can pull up all these different indicators, order blocks. We've given you an order blocks video. We've given you how to use the fixed range volume profile tool, so you get levels, right? And by getting these levels, you can see right now we're perfectly testing the point of control. Okay. Now, one thing that I have talked to you guys about is that there's really two kind of areas here. So if we're in a range right now, if we are ranging here, where we are right now, this is why we were looking for potential longs today. Okay. Because if we are ranging down at this lower part here, this would be a value area low if I was to classify it as that. So if I was to pull my fixed range volume profile tool within this area here, we would be touching the value area low, right? If I was to pull this same value area here where price traded within this range, the same kind of deal, we would be typically just above our value area low, right? So we're treating this as a range for now, okay? For now. Now, the target, in my opinion, is down here, just below $65,000. Because if we pull a fib from swing low to swing high, we get not only this area here at 63, but this 64,000 coming in here, which is also a key level of support and resistance where I'm looking for a bounce, okay? You could also go from up here, okay? But we have not yet returned to that area. Now we do have these areas ready and ready, set, and good to go. But right now we're getting a bit of a bounce. And that's to be expected off of anything that has had such a violent kind of downturn, okay? So that's something we'll be waiting for and anticipating. And I'll share these levels with you guys like I always do in the free Discord. And if you are new here, join us in the free Discord because that's where we all work together in order to figure out these trades. You know, the signal was given quite early today. And when we entered this long trade here, 66, 341, right? So we entered the long, was given in advance. I told you when I entered, right? I was looking for it here. So it's pretty much like, I don't know, do you call it spoon-fed or do you just call it like amazing? Free and fun and community and working together. That's what I think it is, right? Because it's not for us to trade blindly. We work together and we learn, okay? Yes, it is. So the daily has come down quite aggressively. So we can see that very aggressive spike wave down here. And you can also see that there hasn't been any real decision here on money flow. So that's very interesting. Now, the most interesting part is the VWAP right now. The VWAP is cooked. The VWAP is very, very, very oversold. Okay, so that typically leads to reversals, right? You can see here, you can see here. Anytime you're below that -10 line, which is right here, you typically see nice reversals, okay? And then trickles back up. So if you want to mark out, you can back test yourself, but if you want to mark out any time where you've had this kind of spike in VWAP, you know, down at this level around -20, right? You can go back and look at all these levels, right? And what do you see in correlation with the daily, right? You can see following this one failed. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 for 5, 80% win rate. Okay? I would say that's pretty good with some good risk management, right? 80% win rate, depending on your, obviously, your trading style and the way you've set it up, but you definitely want to make sure that you're aware of these things because they do tend to work out, especially because we are in a long-term macro uptrend, right? Macro uptrend. Let's go into our 12-hour and take a look here. Okay, so We have some trend lines. We have some ideas, right? Thank you so much, Nick, for that, man. I appreciate you. I'm going to pin that message. We're going to go over all your altcoins to make sure that we're doing our due diligence. Okay? So let's make the chart a little noisy. Okay? Let's make the chart a little noisy. So we have some things to look at here. So we have key levels of support and resistance. Now, I have a double line up here. Okay? So this double line is literally a spike of volume. So when we're above it, it's support. When we're below it, it's resistance, right? Awareness says, love you, Alex. We the best community, we all eat together. That's the one, man. And it's been a feast lately. Like, as a community, we've absolutely crushed it. I mean, crushed this area, crushed this area. We called the 50, I think I said 56,650 was my entry for the bottom here off the daily dynamic reactor. So like, as a community, we have absolutely crushed it, okay? And it makes me proud to be, to bring this, because I wanted a community. When I first joined crypto, I wanted a community that was like not a bunch of dickheads saying, degen this, and I want to work together and make money together. I want to quit my 9-to-5, which I've been able to do, right? So that's what I wanted. I don't know what you guys want from, I don't know, go and follow some other fucking scammy person. I'm not sure. I just get passionate about this community because I know we all have that same intention to try and grow together. Okay? That's what it's about. Now, one thing I will do is I will pin like a trend line on here, and I will pull it back to see if there's any kind of confluence that I can find some sort of upwards momentum. So there is one here. So that's another little level here that I could have identified from before, but now it's more confirmed, right? So I do have multiple levels of here where I'm looking for possible bounces off of much further down trend lines. This one being the Big Daddy. Maybe we change the color of this one because it's like the monster one. Let's make it blue, just so we know. So that's if we stay above this big blue one, it's very, very, it's just continuation of a bullish trend, right? But short term, this is where we're at, right? So on the 12-hour, what does it suggest? We're very cooked, right? We're oversold. We're down low. We're putting in an anchor wave right now. Our VWAP is very, very low as well. So typically when you get to this oversold area, you're looking for a reversal and a push back up on price, especially when you have green money flow. Okay? If we're in an uptrend, money flow's green, you're typically looking for this to be a catalyst to the upside. Now, what's going to change the catalyst? It's very obvious, right? We're all very aware, and I hope we are, but we will continue to scream it from the top of our lungs that tomorrow is going to be a doozy. Okay? We have FOMC, we have interest rates, we have inflation rates, we have core inflation rates, hardcore, medium core, soft core, whatever kind of video games you guys play. That's blinding. Sorry about your eyes if you are watching this. But we have a 99% chance that it's going to be 5.5%, okay? And this changes as we get closer and closer to the inevitable, I think just after the election. The election, U.S. election, remind me, Americans, is when? Is it November 5th or is it September 16th? U.S. election date. November 5th. So this is the one, November 7th. So we are trying to forecast the Fed rate decision. So you get the election on November 5th, and then you get the Fed interest rate decision on November 7th. Now tell me, you think this week's fucking crazy? Pardon my French. Wait until November, okay? Wait until the first week in November. You'll remember when you'd be like, remember when Alex said, first week in November is going to be absolute bollocked. Well, okay, so we're anticipating for then, right? So anything we get now is whatever, hearsay, but we know that Jerome Powell is going to speak tomorrow and he's going to say some shit. And we should probably put our stop losses to entry. Just saying, okay? Just saying. Be prepared, right? A prepared trader is a profitable trader. A patient trader is a profitable trader. And for me today, a non-chicken shit trader is a profitable trader. Still profitable today. The daily P&L is looking good, right? Told you I made about $100 today. I could have made 12, but that's okay, right? That's okay. We were right. We were right. So we keep. The U.S. does not have elections. We just have an announcement every 4 years on new puppets. Yeah. It's so true. Canada's just like when the U.S. You guys have puppets, but like when the U.S. farts, Canada inhales. So like we're all victims of it. We're all victims of the puppet show. That's why there's Bitcoin, right? And being your own bank and being decentralized and all that good stuff. So this is what we're looking at. Continuation, right? Bouncing off key levels. We are still aware, and Brewberry would probably be able to point these out a lot better, but we still have some order blocks down below here. Okay, so we can clearly come back down to any of these levels down here before, and that's still bullish. That's still bullish. This can still be a macro kind of uptrend where we are just doing one of these, right? Where we have come up and we are just continuing like this, right? That's still very much bullish, okay? You zoom out, you can see that we are simply in this like giant wedge, right? We are simply in this giant wedge. If we wanted to draw it out, we took everything off the charts. What does this look like to you guys, right? To me, this just looks like we are like from here to here, we are in this giant triangle, chopping sideways, right? Depending on where you want to draw this from, right? You could draw that from there. You could draw it from down here. This is probably better, right? And you have a top, right? So for me, this just is simply looking at this objectively, right? And what do you see, right? And I see that we came up, we made highs, right? Everybody got excited, right? Then we crashed. 1, 2, 3, correction. Head and shoulders pattern. Break out of the head and shoulders pattern, measured move up, all the way up. We've made that move. Now we can be looking for our second correction. And then maybe we break out, right? To me, there's no real big concern. And can we lose this area? Absolutely, right? That doesn't mean we can't come lower. It just means that we'll be prepared with the idea that if we lose key levels of support, which I would say bottom of the range, right around 61,000, right? If we lose that area and we lose kind of this, then we're simply stopping and hunting out liquidity from below, right? And are we going to get there? Maybe. Are we prepared today? Yes. That's why we're not giant macro traders. We're looking to take advantage of the price action today and hopefully forecast into the future, right? But for me, this is still very, very, very bullish. You want to zoom out a little bit. What do we look like, right? Tell me, everybody who was with me here, how bored were we over here, right? We were bored shitless. But nonetheless, I managed to pick up most of my DCA right here. Okay, I was convinced that we were going. Right there is where I bought most of my DCA. Okay? I bought a little bit here to get my feet wet because I saw the change in reversal here. Okay? But most of my DCA is down here. We're still got lots of room to the upside. And if we do come back down, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. But this was nap time. This was a long time. This was all the way from March all the way to October. Guys, this was brutal. And like, you want to talk about sideways. Look at this area in here. If you want to go and zoom in on a chart and be bored, go over here. Go over here, guys. Oh yeah, that was a fun time. You can you can rewind this and play it on 10x speed, and you'll still be bored. So we got some volatility today, and that's a beautiful gift, right? That's a beautiful gift, right? So what do we look for? We look for the continuation and the breakout until proven wrong, right? Because we are still making higher highs and higher lows. I'm here to pump you guys up and hopefully give you guys some, not hopium, but just, things have taken a beating, right? And when we look at the altcoins and we look at where things are, it would be pretty detrimental if we did just drop from here, right? If we just drop from here on Bitcoin, right? So we'll definitely be patient. We'll let the price come to us, and we'll take advantage of the price. Now, going into the 4 hour, what are we looking for the near future, right? So you know me, I'm going to track the momentum from up to down. So I'm going to go from here down to here. I'm going to be anticipating a retrace back to this area. I'm also going to pull a fib now from the swing high to the swing low, right? I'm going to draw a box because you know me, I like boxes. Boxes are nice, especially when price goes into them and then rejects. Okay? I'm going to understand where's my key levels of support and resistance. And then I'm going to make it... okay, so this box is a little bit too low. Okay? And then we're going to come up with a trading plan. Dragon Zaharia, welcome. He says... making some Bitcoin dominance, making some bearish divs on the 4 hours, so maybe also going to get some juice. Yeah, we can take a look at dominance for sure. We can make that's the one. They either want us scared or bored. They don't want us profitable. We change that here. Alexo Crypto literally makes TA way too exciting. Amy Lives Crypto makes boring topics in crypto exciting. So make sure you go and check out Amy Lives Crypto. And that's with the underscore. Don't get it twisted. It's with the underscore. Okay, go and check her out. Go and support her. New channel, pure alpha. You guys are spoiled. And make sure you go and support fellow content creators. Okay? 4 hour, very, very deep momentum wave here, suggesting continuation. We've gotten that spring back. Now, I was saying to you guys that on the 1 hour, the 2 hour, we were getting very deep momentum waves. This was giving me the confluence I wanted to take this trade today, okay? Whenever you get an aggressive move down, like such, right? You're trickling down and you just see sell, 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 sell. You're creating liquidity all the way down that naturally you're going to come back and grab before heading downwards, okay? And that's how we prepare. So what are we looking for? We identify key levels, right? And where we can look for the bounces, and then we take the trades using good risk management, right? So we can see here, you're making lower lows and higher highs on our beautiful market cipher oscillator, suggesting a bounce, okay? Same thing here, suggesting a bounce. You can also do a little bit of trend line work here where you're looking for this to break out and retest, right? And you get that. You get that as well. So there's many ways to trade this. However, you need to keep your emotions in check. That's the hard part. That's why I got out early today. I did not understand that we were coming down, making significant lows with a liquidity sweep. And how did I know this was a liquidity sweep? Well, anybody who was trading with me today knows that we were sideways and then we got an aggressive push down. Okay, volume came in. And we saw that on the charts, or you saw that with the volume indicator. Volume came in and we bounced, right? So volume came in and we bounced. We retest that bounce, getting confirmed anchor trigger waves with long-term bullish divergence, lower lows, higher highs, suggesting continuation to the upside, okay? So that was the trade setup today. Now, how do we look if we want to get into this trade now? How are we going to get into it now? Right? It's like, okay, Alex, that's great. You You gave the signal for the low. Now what? Now what? Do we just let it ride into the sunset? Well, you have two key levels of resistance here, which probably match up with some order blocks. Okay, so you can see here you got a big level of order blocks. So I'm going to put yet another big ass red box here where we look for a reaction of price within this area. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for this right here, but in here, right? So maybe price comes up here, trickles down, you get that liquidity sweep, you get the retest, lower low, and then back down we go, right? But you want to wait for confirmations within the box, right? You want to have price come to you, give you the trade idea into a key area that you know you can possibly get a reversal or a change of direction. And then you take the trade, right? Based on confirmations and based on your rules using good risk management. And by doing that over and over again, I swear to you, you can compound an account and make a lot of money. I swear to you, because I've done it, right? So that's where it's at right now. So we have our key levels down below. I'm going to go out and share this with you guys. We're looking for our immediate, short, and long-term kind of ideas and where we can continue to bounce from. So I'm going to share this out to the Discord as I always do. These are just simple volume, support, and resistance, Fibonacci golden pockets, key levels that we're looking for a reaction of price, right? And hopefully you guys can follow along and we can work together and trade together and make lots of money because that's what it's all about. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to get into all of your favorite altcoins. We got a good list here. Thank you guys. Smash those like buttons if you're new here. Subscribe. Join us in the free Discord. All the alpha is in the Discord, man. If you were in our Discord, you would have got along with us here today at, 66,300, and you would have been in some nice profits, okay? So that's what it's all about, working together, growing together, making that money, okay? Let's jump into some altcoins, baby. Otter gang. Otter gang, man. Let's go. You guys are awesome, man.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof of building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm chopping this game. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get up out the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. You heard of TRB? On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.
You guys are hilarious. You guys in the chat, you want me to do sexy TA voice? I ain't got no sexy TA voice. I'm just here to yell at you guys and say, hey, man, use a bloody stop loss, okay? Oh, man, appreciate you, Pollo. I mean, it's been a while, man. Like, I remember we started this channel. I was living in Scotland. Then I moved to Australia. Now I moved back to Canada. I mean, we didn't do regular content until September of last year. So that's kind of when where I think the channel really started to pick up is in September when we were doing daily live streams and all that good stuff. So, I mean, I was in Australia. If you're an OG, you remember the Australia, we had a blow up mattress behind me and it hit me in the head during a live stream. That was good fun. Sexy voice. Okay. So looking at Arrow, okay, this doesn't look good. Nonetheless, you can see this is a little Adam and Eve, right? Adam and Eve pattern, right? So you get a spike up like this, boop, and then you get the rounded, right? And then it typically breaks down. Oh man, that would be ugly. That would be ugly. Now, on the other hand, it could be, V here and then rounded bottom, and it was supposed to break up, and it never did. Okay, that's okay. We're not here to be pattern traders. We're here to be profitable traders. Okay. Mattress behind me was OG days. Yeah. When isn't it sexy TA voice? You guys are too kind, man. This community's way too kind. Way too kind. So we're in a buy zone, right? Like a lot of these altcoins are in this buy zone, right? And I always talk about the buy zone, right? You're retesting previous lows or previous highs, right? You're coming back down to what has been support for, ever since we came down here in April. So you're at April lows. This thing has potential to the upside. Boom, right? 161%. However, it's risky. So with any altcoin kind of at this stage, I talked to you guys jokingly about Rafiki and stuff. Like you put this guy here on the chart and you're literally playing with fire if you're not using a stop loss, first of all, okay? So you got Rafiki here. And, he's holding up Simba, okay? And if you lose it, you're falling quite low, right? You're coming down to, probably right here. That's where I would expect you to fall. That is a big drop. You are looking at losing your shirt, okay? Spam a 1 in the chat for sexy TA. No, we're not going there. We're not going there. Oh man. So when trading something like this, make sure that we're definitely using a strong stop loss, right? And protecting ourselves. We're bouncing right now. So what do we look for on anything like this when it is bouncing? First of all, we're going to track momentum to the downside. Make sure that we are prepared, right? Prepared trader is a profitable trader. So we're looking for the breakout of this downtrend. It's very aggressive. Anything like this, throw on some EMAs, okay? Get your EMA. There's plenty of indicators out there. And I just have a 21, a 55, and a 9 EMA, right? And track it, right? And this will allow you to see when they cross over to the upside. This will allow you to see when you start to get a crossover and a suggestion and change of direction. However, until you get that, you don't really try to long this thing, okay? And it's EMAs, moving averages, they all work very well in order to help you look for trend direction, and especially when they're this aggressive, okay? Like you can go on here, you can go on your EMA and you look for your 55 and your 21. Every time it came between your 55 and your 21, out of your 21, it was a short. A short, right? Every time, right? Anytime it came outside of that 21 here, it was a shorting opportunity, right? And it presents itself multiple times, which makes for really easy trend trading. Really easy trend trading. That's a little bit of a mouthful. So what are we looking for here? We're looking for bottoming signals, right? And what does a typical bottoming signal looks, right? We get a swing failure pattern and we get lower lows and higher highs, right? So looking here, you can see very scammy on Arrow. but you are at that buy zone. So if this is a DCA or a very long swing trade, then sure, you're at that area where you're looking for a reversal. Would I suggest that it makes more sense to try and catch the higher low after making some changes in direction? I would suggest that's a better, more profitable trade. We need at least 31s. Alex is a man of the people. I don't know how to do sexy TA anymore. I've lost my talent. Go to Billy Goat Tales tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm sure you'll hear Pollo and his sexy voice as well. So one thing for sure here, we want to see money flow start to come up, and we want to see that continuation of higher highs and higher lows on our market cipher indicator. You've seen it kind of a double bottom here, but to me, this isn't really convincing to go long yet. I want to see something where Arrow is starting to put in structure that suggests continuation up, right? You've had little blips of continuation up, but nothing really sufficient to make me believe that we're changing direction, okay? So we keep an eye on these things, but right now, Arrow at a key level of support. Can it continue upwards? We'll have to wait and find out. Let me get you some more key levels here if we do fall lower. Support and resistance here, point of control. Okay, so this would be one. And then we have the low of the range here and the previous highs. So yeah, that's kind of how I would mock it up. If you do lose these levels here, you're definitely looking to come back at least down to the 75.3 cent area. Okay? 4-hour break of structure. That's the one. Going over to super duper, super trooper. You boys like money printing? Oh, super, man. Looking at super. Oof. Aggressive sell-off, right? Aggressive sell-off coming back, grabbing liquidity. Very aggressive. So it needs to get above 92 cents. Reclaim kind of that area. But when things drop down like this, they typically come back for these wicks, right? Typically. Because let's face it, Bitcoin has a lot more strength, a lot more holding power than these, right? So look, we're coming up right now into our sell wall on Bitcoin. Just letting you guys know we're coming up to our sell wall on Bitcoin. So what are we looking for? You guys tell me. You guys have been here learning, so you guys need to tell me. Super aggressive downtrend, okay? But when it's aggressive, it's easier to break, in my opinion, okay? So for me here, I want to see this get out of here and then push its way back up into this level. You're definitely at a value area low of this range, right? So this is long territory. You just want to be cautious and wait for confirmed structure so that you have that kind of confirmation on continuation on super. Now, I always talk about this silly like stiletto heel pattern where you do get this like weird ass looking shoe pattern here, which is typically a liquidity grab of this wick here, double bottoming, creating that kind of lower low and higher high. And then we want to see the higher highs being formed and then the breakout of that downtrend. Coming back up and really breaking structure here. And then you're looking for the retest continuation on a lot of these where that would be the more ideal trade, in my opinion, where you can target all the way back up to the value area high of the range, right? Like that's a nice risk to reward ratio, especially when using altcoins, okay? So right now, you're looking for super to find support and find a bottom before heading upwards. And that's what I'd be looking for here. Key level of supports right at 80 cents, okay? So keep your eyes on the prize. That's it. Alex, you'd be proud of me. Instead of paying $200 for someone to do it for me, I paid $20 for an air conditioner capacitor and installed it myself. Bravo, man. It is possible. I mean, the fridge that I ordered was after I took apart the fridge, not once, not twice, not 3 times, like 4 times. I took apart the fridge that was breaking. And knowing that we're going to have a baby soon, we don't want like the milk to be frozen or like all of our food to go bad. Because it kept conking out, it kept not working. But believe me, I spent time taking it apart, putting it back together, trying to fix it. And, you know, I'm proud of you, Wick. I'm proud of you, bro. Good job. Good job. Play the Great. Good to see you, man. How you doing, bro? I'm in an AVAX long. I'm smoking hopium. That it breaks out further. He's on that hopium pipe. I don't know why that got me, man. That got me. Play the Great. Good luck, man. Good luck. It's pushing, baby. It's pushing. Pushing. We're hoping for you too, bro. I hope it works out for you, man. Oh man. You guys see, this is why this is fun, man. You guys get me laughing. Oh man. Going over to H bar. Now, you would think I'm on the same token here. So we got this stiletto here, right? The stiletto followed by the trickle down, followed by the shoe, followed by the V-shaped recovery back up to the range, right? So on a lot of these things, you've missed the swing failure pattern, right? You've missed this, you know, beautiful little dip here, which typically not a lot of people get in on, okay? Don't let them say, oh, you should have got long here, right? It's you're looking for a change of structure, right? An accumulation, whether it's Wyckoff, whether it's, you know, there's a lot of different patterns where you're looking for this kind of pattern where this is what you're looking for, okay? If I was to give it to you guys in it's a spring, okay? This is what you're looking for, is the spring and the test, okay? You're looking for the spring and the test. So if I was going to apply this to Bitcoin, right? This was your spring because volume came in, sprung, right? You get your test back, right? Here's your beautiful breakout, and then your continuation out, right? You see it here? It's right there, right? So you come down, you spring, right? You retest, where I said in the Discord, I'm dying to get long again, and I didn't, but this is the test, and then you get your breakout of higher highs and higher lows, okay? That's what you're looking for in general on your altcoins, okay? So going back to H bar, you get your spring, right? You get your spring in your step, right? Nice spring in your step. Now, the thing with any altcoin, what I would look for initially, break a structure to the upside, okay? I want to see this spring get above here. When we get above here, I'll look for the retest continuation. Maybe I pull a fib, right? From swing low to swing high, wherever we get to. And then I look for this 382 or 618 continuation to the upside, right? Right now, that's no trade, right? Right now, it's like you can go long, but if it goes up here and then it starts going back on you and you're in a long position from here, are you going to hold on, right? So let's say you go long here, right? And yeah, that's a good trade setup. But would you rather get long, okay? Would you rather get long here or here or here or here or here rather than wading through all of this drawdown, right? This drawdown is not fun to be in before heading upwards, right? Ask yourself that, right? So that's what you're looking for. Key levels, spring, H bar looking good. bouncing off a key level of support, pushing up to the highs, right? If you're a long-term trader, you want to wait for this spring thing on a much higher time frame where you're looking for this trade after breaking this structure, okay? And by doing that, you can have a much longer outlook on such an asset. The H-bar, you know, I think it's going to be pretty good. Who knows? I don't hold H-bar. However, the chart suggests very simply that we need to break out of this structure, hold support, and get above and beyond, creating higher highs and higher lows. And that's going to be the plan for H-bar. Long from 0.84. Let's go, Tony Soprano. Bro, you're incredible, my man. Let's see those Tony Sopranos in the chat. Hey, bada bing, bada boom. Don't mess around. They feed you to the pigs. Let's go, Tony. He's helping me with my German. Here we go.
Du bist großartig, Toni. Du bist großartig, Toni.
Du bist großartig, Tony.
Du bist großartig, Toni. Du bist großartig, Toni.
Let's go. Danke schnell. You just ordered Swiss cheese fondue, Alex. What is that weird fancy B letter? That means long H bar. Oh man, we're having some good laughs today, aren't we, guys and gals? All the gals out here, behave yourselves, okay? Let's go over to XRP. Whew, what a beating, okay? I was looking at XRP earlier today, and it's in a very, in my opinion, this is a good long. If you're gonna long XRP, this is where it's at, man. 48 cents, between 54 and 48 cents, baby. This is the stable coin of the century. Look at this beautiful stability, okay? It's more stable than a chop of Link. This is a 12% range. You wait for a higher high and a higher low, and you press buy, baby. As much as XRP is stable, it's tradable. It's very tradable, okay? And it's at it's a very key level here where if it holds, it's going back up to 54 cents, okay? Very easily, might I say. You do have a little bit of resistance, but a lot of things have been rocked. We get good news tomorrow. And then what? Jerome Powell says, oh, yeah, we're going to approve the Solana ETF. I own Bitcoin as well. And I bought some for my dog. You know? Who knows? But yeah, XRP at a very key buy level, hopefully holding support. If it does lose this area, right, you always got to have the worst case scenario. I mean, we had the perfect level here at 45 cents, right? 41 cents is below that. So 45 and then 41. You could drop down there. That's still possible. Okay, you are in kind of like a macro down trend. However, you get your approval, you chop sideways on XRP, right? So if you do come down to 40 cents, 41 cents, it's pretty ugly. I would think that, you would hold these key levels of support that we've had marked out for quite some time, right? And you came down perfectly and you bounced off of it, right? So Let's see if it does hold. Okay, if Bitcoin holds, a lot of these alts will hold and continue to make higher highs and higher lows. Okay, let's go over to Link. Our good old friend Link, taking a beating. That's okay. Link has had a good run up. Okay, so sheesh, we dropped into that buy zone. Now we're out. Okay, let's pull macro fibs. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Yeah, golden pocket bounce. So we're holding golden pocket. We are revisiting previous highs. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at right now on Link. Holding golden pocket, retesting previous highs. Apologies, my nose was itchy. So let's track momentum more aggressively here. We keep those trend lines here, right? We want to kind of create an array of ideas here. Billy Goat Tails in the chat. What's going on, my man? What's going on, my man? I mean, we've told people 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, episode 30, about 30 times. Billy Goat Tails, Billy Goat Tails, Billy Goat Tails. Listen to the Billy Goat Tails. Listen to the Billy Goat Tails. Boom, 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 BGD. Boom, 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 boom. I got you, bro. I got you. What's going on? BGT in the place to be. Giver's game mentality. You got to get freestyle. That's not me. I dropped the beat. Oh, man. So Link bouncing golden pocket retest of the highs, right? So very key level here. And you can see you're getting those, Jason Casper pig nipples down below, creating lower lows. We want to see that higher high come in. That's going to be the catalyst to higher prices. The 2 hour on a lot of the charts has given us that kind of idea, but we want to see this anchor trigger wave play out, right? Link is definitely something that's going to eventually, hopefully, break out. We do have some resistance above us here around $16. Okay, so that's your key level. If you do drop a little bit lower here, we're looking at 1423. Let's call it 1424 to make it even. And look for a bounce there. However, money is slightly coming into the asset, right? Like if we're looking here on our 4, we can see that it's coming out. But if we go over to our 2 hour, we can see that we're starting to creep back up. So this is a divergence in money to price action, right? So money's coming in, price is coming down, suggesting a little bit of a reversal at a key level. And guess what? We're at a key level right now, being that golden pocket / revisit of previous highs, right? So hopefully we can see that bounce. We'll have to clearly wait and see, but we'll see what goes on. I mean, you can't draw it up any easier. We got a rejection on Bitcoin at our key level that we drew at the beginning of this stream, right? Now, what do you look for here? Now that you've gotten a rejection from this key level, either you're looking for a push up, a spring, bearish divergence with a lower low, right? Or you're looking for a break of structure to the downside, retest and continuation. Shorting here or shorting here, right? Very nice to see. I would say dropping back into this range before all of our data comes out tomorrow and Jerome Powell speaks. That would be what I would expect, okay? I wouldn't expect much of a crazy move, but you never know because what happened last night, right? What happened last night, we got rolled over on China, right? On China. China happened, okay? No, Asia dumped on us, right? So be prepared. Always be prepared. Okay, let's go over to Jupiter, and then we'll get into some of your last altcoins. Jupiter, and hopefully we can wrap it up with any of your favorite little altcoins that you want me to look at the end of this. Oof. Okay. Jupiter getting an absolute thrashing. Oh, man, we were looking for that bounce on Jupiter. Oh, it was making such nice higher highs and higher lows. That's why you got to take the TA as it comes and then do your own research. Okay, look at this coming back into retest this order block down below here. same deal, guys. Draw the trend line down. Look for the break of that trend line and higher highs to be formed. That's going to be your savior, especially when you're at these like key level Rafiki levels, right? We were talking about Rafiki, how, this is very much a falling off point, right? It's very aggressive if we fall off here. So we're looking for that stability and that continuation. With a break of structure to the highs and that continuation, that's where I would be most likely looking for a Jupiter long, right? Anything that's kind of beaten up right now, knowing that Bitcoin, we're expecting a little bit of chop sideways, right? We want to see continuation back up, okay? Going over to our 5 hour or our 4 hour, keeping it simple. We got double bottoms here, right? Higher highs, lower lows. So there's a bullish divergence. We look for money flow to continue into the asset, right? So on a 4 hour bullish divergence, you do have like almost a day for this to play out, right? So we look here, we're getting a green dot. So this playing out could be this very simply, right? And then, you're looking into Thursday, Friday for this to continue to push, okay? But very cautious here. We're at the very bottom of a range, okay? I don't know if they've all clicked the like button. I'm sure a lot of them have clicked the like button, but we'll go over Gala last but not least. I can't stand Gala, but I'll do Gala for you guys because, it's the people's channel. Otter Gang, man. Otter Gang always showing up. Gala's getting beaten up. Our next level, 3.1 cents. Revisiting prior highs. Okay, Gala's ugly. The ugly duckling right now. So same sort of pattern here. Gala rolling over. Okay, aggressive downtrend. Track the downtrend. Be prepared for 3.1 cent Gala. You are retesting these lows here and these lows here, but there's not a lot holding you up. Okay. 3.1 cents is where I would look for Gala to come down to if it's going to roll over here, which it does look like it is. Yeah, ugly. You're getting the double bottom, okay? So you're getting a very big bullish divergence. Lower low, higher high, right? Money's still coming out of the asset, though, so it tells me cautious. The trick is you wait for this to confirm your green dot, push a little bit upwards. Yes, you're sacrificing maybe 2% on the move, but then you can trade this all the way back up to, 4.2 to revisit the previous lows, right? So you want to have confirmed trades, or do you want to try to catch a knife and be sharing your 300x leverage in the Discord and being like, yo, bro, look at me. I caught the bottom, bro. Instead of, consistently making gains over time with confirmations and stress-free trading, right? It's a big lesson I had to learn over time, right? So be very cautious. Be very cautious. You notice how No hasn't made a sky-high video yet? It's because he's still pondering the markets, okay? Still pondering the markets. Guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you guys so much for being here, supporting me. It's been a wonderful day. I mean, the Discord's been on fire. We gave the trade setup, all those good things. If you're new here, join us in the Discord. If you haven't signed up with the BloFin exchange down below, 20% cash back, market cipher, 15% discount code, all that good stuff. Chill. Come and chill with us. Billy Goat Tales tonight. God bless every single one of you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well, indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.